Welcome once again to the Dr. Ageless Podcast. This particular podcast is a special one for two reasons. Well, the first reason is I have the lovely Natalia Rivera here with me.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you for being here with me.
At last.
Exactly. Finally, we could make it happen. And the second reason is, you might already be realizing this is our first podcast in English.
That's
we always
right.
do this in Spanish, but we're going to be reaching a really interesting audience with our English podcast. So,
I love it.
Natalia, thanks for being here.
Oh my God. I love that you're the one interviewing me.
I know.
Commonly it's
The opposite.
the opposite.
You usually interview me, so now we're switching roles, and I'm going to be interviewing you. And
love
we're going to
it.
be talking about health. My first question is, do you think you're healthy?
I think so. Yeah, I'm healthier
Okay.
than I was maybe before.
Yeah.
Because I feel like in early 2000s, right, there was so many wrong information, so many crazy diets that you just followed the trends, and thank God that we have guidance,
Yep, we try.
good doctors, and good options to take better care of ourselves. So maybe I could say that I'm more conscious about food, about my health overall.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do to just have longevity, I guess, and to be functional at the end of the day?
I think. Let me ask you, how do you define, like, being healthy? Like, what are your, I don't know, goals or points that say, hey, I feel healthy because of this?
I think overall it's lifestyle. It's having a healthy mindset.
Yeah.
That for me is very important. Try to avoid stress.
Stress reduction. We're all stressed out.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
and we begin with food. We need to enjoy food.
Correct.
We need to just have a good diet, and then to complement it with natural, I guess, options for the body.
Yeah.
That in that topic, you're the perfect guidance, because there are so many advances in technology and medicine that before we didn't have.
Correct.
So at the end of the day, we want to be functional. So I guess that's being healthy.
Yeah.
And just reading your body. What do I need? What kind of hormones?
Exactly.
I'm 30 years old. What do I need? Just recognizing that.
So really interesting. Let's touch nutrition first. Food. What's your usual diet? What do you usually consume?
I love protein.
Okay.
I love sushi.
Sushi.
He
It's
brought
a
me
good option.
sushi, yeah. I love food overall. When I was young and I started in modeling and in pageants, I guess we had a different perspective on what was beautiful and how many calories were you supposed to consume. Now I don't care at all.
You're not counting calories.
I'm not counting calories. I just want to eat good food, and that complements vitamins, nutrition, protein, because as women, we lose a lot of
Nutrients and everything.
nutrients
also.
and muscle.
Muscle mass.
That's very important to feel useful and to look young. So
100%.
I guess now I can say that I enjoy food. And I'm more conscious about what helps me more for the brain, for the skin, for my organs.
And you mentioned stress. How do you manage stress?
I guess you get accustomed sometimes.
Yeah.
And you have your own formula. I love doing exercise.
Okay.
Sometimes, because I'm human, stress overcomes and I just need to lay down and rest.
Sure.
But sometimes I use exercise for just liberating the stress. Yeah.
Do you sleep well?
Sometimes. But I love to sleep.
You love
to
sleep.
That for me is very important. But maybe when I have a lot of responsibilities,
out of work,
I wake up maybe at 2 a.m. like, okay, why am I awake at 2 a.m.? I'm working with that.
Got it.
But I love sleep. I love sleep.
It's so important for health just to have a good night's sleep. It's very important. What about exercise? So you mentioned you do it to manage stress. Do you have an exercise routine? Obviously, I mean, how do you incorporate that into your daily practice?
Well, I love doing weights.
Okay.
I love weights. Cardio, it's kind of
not there.
But we got to do it. I'm very self-conscious about the importance of cardio. But I love weightlifting.
Okay.
now I'm playing soccer.
There we go.
FIFA, it's
you gotta do it.
You got to do it.
Okay.
And I think that's a good way to do cardio, but in a fun way. So I try to just do fun stuff to just do the cardio, and then weightlifting. I try to do it at least three days in the week.
3 times a week.
Commonly in the weekend, because on the week, since I'm working, well, it's kind of hard. I love to just get to my home after TV, radio, and other responsibilities, and then I just relax on the week. But on weekends, we go hardcore.
I like that.
Yes.
Hardcore on the exercise.
Yes.
Yeah. What has been the biggest, maybe, health scare that you've had in your life? Anything, any condition, anything that happened to you that really got you scared about your health?
When I was young, I guess the calorie counting.
Really?
I was very conscious on the way that I didn't eat carbs at all.
Wow.
There was a time that I just ate just eggs,
Like
certain
a keto
vegetables,
diet, maybe?
and just maybe salmon.
Yeah.
It was up to here. I had salmon, but it was a very strict diet that it really scared me because I got very skinny.
Okay.
And then I was tired all the time. And then that's when you realize that not every magazine on the 2000s had the correct formula.
Yeah.
So thank God that we have a new gateway, new information, and modern medicine to just tell us, you need to eat.
So were you doing that mostly because of the modeling and the pressures?
Yeah.
You need to stay really thin.
And
all
because
that,
the people I had promoted that.
Got it.
And it was correct.
Sure.
So that was the way to do it. You're a healthy, if
You had to starve yourself to sort
you have to eat soup and certain foods, and that's it to look a certain way.
Got it.
So I guess that was one realization, as we say, that now I love food.
Exactly.
But I didn't have a healthy relationship with it
food.
earlier. And another thing, I guess, it's when stress overcomes, you have different situations with digestion.
Yeah.
So,
Totally. How long did it take you to sort of develop a good relationship with food in that sense?
I guess, that's a very good question. Maybe I started TV. When I started TV, I guess, because I started modeling since I was 13 years old, mind you. So it was a very young age.
Yeah.
So influence was a big thing.
Yeah. And how old were you when you started TV?
I was in Puerto Rico, 19 years old.
So it was like a 6-year span.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How old are you right now? If we can know, I mean, I don't know if you're comfortable. I mean,
What age do you feel I have?
I'm gonna say maybe you look 28.
Oh my God!
go.
Thank you. You got that. You got that.
You
There's
got that on
1, 2, 3
camera?
cameras. Oh my God! I'm gonna put this in repeat
There we
in
go.
Instagram and Facebook and every
There
place.
we go.
I'm 37 years
37 years old.
old. Yeah.
Well, you definitely don't.
And
look-
happier
well,
than
listen,
ever,
and-
healthier than ever, and
and-
I think that's something that you can see.
No, totally. And I'll be honest, you really don't look 37. You look young.
Thank
And
you.
I remember, I think we once did your biological age test.
That's right.
And you were biologically younger. So you were good. So we're gonna repeat that to see how things have evolved.
Yeah.
But okay, so you're chronologically 37. Are you concerned about, like, hormonal decline? About eventually the changes, menopause? Have you thought about that? What's going on there?
Of course. I guess that maybe I don't give it so much light because I feel good, but I'm very conscious about that. And I love to find a way before things happen.
Yeah.
So you have helped me with that.
Sure.
With the
Preventing
and with that test that you did, we realized that vitamin D is something that, and a lot of people
A lot of people are vitamin
are
D
low on vitamin
deficient
D.
and need that,
So I
yeah.
think with those details and having a guidance and good exams, I think we can prevent a lot of
100%.
diseases, maybe energy-wise, because I need a lot of energy to get through my day.
Yeah.
So I think my main concern is energy.
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 Interesting.
Yeah.
Be able to just get through the day and keep going.
Keep going.
That's right.
And pretty skin and and everything
So-
that helps the brain too. Memory.
That's
Yeah, I've
another,
thought about those things.
Yeah, interesting and very obviously very common topic with females is aesthetics, right? So
Yeah.
skin, looking good, your face. What do you do? What's your routine, aesthetics routine? What's that like?
I think I'm more conscious now about the importance of cleansing,
Okay.
skin creams, water.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't have like a strict routine. I'm very organic
Okay.
in that
So you
sense.
just- yeah, sure.
I try to take care of myself, and now I'm more conscious because, as I said, when you're young, you're just like, nah, I want to go to the beach, no
Yeah.
sunscreen. Now I go to the beach, but yeah, I just bathe in sunscreen. I put my, I do little things that help me
Sure.
feel better and that I'm taking care of my skin. I put makeup every day because of my job.
Yeah.
So I just try to get the best thing that you can find
Yeah.
to just get it all correctly out and just take care. Going to Le Clinique, I go and they do different
Treatments on you, like
treatments
facials
to
and
get
all that,
everything
yeah.
off, etc. Mainly, it's very
Like
common.
mild,
Yeah.
How do you feel? How do you feel about the like the Botox, the fillers? Is that something you're holding off on? Is that something that you're like, I think I need to do it, or I've done it? What are your thoughts on that?
I think when you need it and if you feel comfortable with it, go for it. In my case, I am very, how can I say? I am very just, if I really, really need it, well, let's do it. But
Sure.
I don't like to overdo things.
Got it.
I love to promote a more natural way, but it's not a no.
Of course.
I've done Botox.
Yeah.
I've seen fillers and how it helps how you look and project. But I just want to get to a point where it's just natural. I just want to be me in a better way.
Just very subtle.
It's just very subtle.
very
That's a
subtle.
word. Yeah.
That's it.
So I guess it's if I need it, I need it.
Yeah, when the time
I'm gonna
comes,
do it.
sure.
And I do things, but not so
Aggressive? maybe?
aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I try to take it slow.
Slowly.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you have a big social media presence. You have a lot of followers. A lot of people see you, follow you. What do you think are the biggest misconceptions that people have about not only maybe you, but in general about social media, like influencers, celebrities, and presenters? What don't people understand about health and what you guys do to stay healthy?
Maybe it could be that we have it easy.
Yeah.
That we have like a very easy life, access to a lot of things that
Yeah.
we do, and we're blessed because thanks to TV and other resources, I met Dr. Luis Martínez.
Yeah.
I've learned about the benefits of taking care of ourselves, but it's not easy.
It's
not
not.
easy. It's a very demanding industry, and I think that's a pretty big misconception. Sometimes social media can be cruel for no reason.
Yeah.
And when you try to promote how you are, your habits in a very good way, sometimes people take it the wrong way
The
just
wrong way.
because.
Yeah. There's a lot of hate online.
There's
You
a
can
lot of
just see-
stereotypes,
Yeah.
I guess. And yeah, it's our job. We look good for you guys. We look good for ourselves and to be functional at the end of the day.
But you said something very important that I do see a lot is the fact that people don't understand a lot of the times how hard, like how much effort you put into looking the way you look and being healthy.
And the pressure, sometimes the people put the pressure.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to do your job with good intentions, just because it's your passion, but sometimes they just pinpoint details that are so superficial.
Yeah, like-
And you're not superficial, even though some people think that you are superficial because you work on TV or radio.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of weird.
It is weird.
It is weird when you try to promote natural beauty, when you try to promote different ways that you do your stuff or your work or your life.
Yeah.
But I guess it's this obsession when some people, not all, because there are a lot of amazing people on social media, but there are just people that are going to find anything to pinpoint, and nothing that you do is going to be correct for those people.
Yeah, that's always
so
true.
That's why I like to promote a healthy lifestyle, simple stuff.
That's good. That's good. And good vibes.
And good vibes every time.
Listen, if someone always gives off good vibes, it's Natalia.
Aww.
You give off amazing vibes always.
Thank you.
And I really, I do, I do commend you on that because you always stay positive, And that is so awesome and so hard sometimes to, again, in the media, it can be a little hard. Some comments can be negative. Some people just don't have the best intentions.
Yeah.
But you stay positive, you stay vibrant, and people can see your energy. Your energy shines.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I think, speaking of that has a big impact on health.
It does.
Mental attitude, attitude is so important to being healthy.
I think that's very important. Yeah. Mental health, I think it's a way of life. And I've seen so many people just maybe lose a lot of things in their life because they can't control their mind, or the comments affect them. So maybe it's because of that, because people have been so harsh with me since I was very young, and it's something that happens when you enter an industry like modeling, TV, communications.
It's a tough
But
industry.
I don't want to be like that with other people. I want to show people that you can be a good person, that you can be a professional, that you can treat people well, and just instead of being so negative or pinpointing anything, it's just better to say, "Oh my God, you look so good. I love that." That for me, it makes me feel happy.
That's amazing.
Because that's how I wish everyone would treat
each other,
people that you love, even yourself. So
that's awesome. Is there anything right now that you would or that you want to improve from your health where you are right now? Is there anything you want to just,
I wish I could be more disciplined with time.
Okay.
With the things that I need to do. Maybe the IV treatments. Yeah. Dr. Luis Martínez knows.
I know.
That he texts, when are you coming to do this? When are you coming to do the red light therapy? When are you going? And sometimes I don't make space for those treatments that I know that are fabulous.
Yeah.
So I could improve that.
Okay.
And I think I could be looking like a 25-year-old until I'm 60.
There we go. Well, I think
that's the goal.
I think we can do that. I think
look and feel.
Yeah.
Because that's very important. Not only looks. I think it's the energy and the drive.
Yeah, totally.
I think I could adjust that. Make more time.
That makes sense.
For those treatments.
We'll make it happen. We'll figure out.
It's a compromise. Are you seeing me? It's like
we'll figure out.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna make it happen.
We're gonna make it happen.
Would you like to? I mean, longevity now is really making big advancements in terms of how long people live and how healthy people are. Would you want to live? Do you want to live past 100 years? Would you like to live 120 years?
Heck yeah.
150 years?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
But feeling good.
Feeling good. Yeah.
Being healthy, being functional, because we have the blessing that we're in a generation that we have a lot of resources.
Yeah, we do.
And we can get to that age being mentally functional, physically. And I was one that I saw my grandma and my grandpa, even my mom, maybe they didn't take care because they didn't have the resources or the knowledge or the information. And I think we could do it. We could have 75, maybe 60, and just work out,
100%.
keep working, keep being active. That's my goal. If I'm energy-wise and very, if I'm a functional person, of course.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I love life. We gotta love life. We gotta enjoy life.
We gotta love life. 100%.
Yes.
Do you take supplements daily?
That's a very, very good question.
I'm gonna say probably.
Exposed.
Yeah. There we go.
Here we go. Supplements, as in vitamins?
Yeah, like vitamins.
I am so bad at that.
Really?
I am so bad. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I should do it.
It's interesting because not. I mean, in general, I know there's differences, but my experience is that my female patients tend to be worse at taking vitamins regularly than the male patients.
Oh my God.
Like men are like, just
I don't
give
feel
me
alone
what to
then.
take and I'll take it and I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's harder sometimes for women to do that.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think I'm more disciplined with creatine.
Okay, you take creatine.
I take creatine
Okay.
when I'm doing exercise.
Yeah.
But yeah, to have like multivitamins, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, I've always been so bad at that. But that's another thing I have to correct.
I think, yeah, a lot of people
Totally.
can improve on that. Wow.
NAD is
NAD,
very good.
And NAD precursors and all that, that's such a big topic right now, longevity-wise. Speaking of, like, what are your thoughts on, like, biohacking and all these new trends? Oh, we talked about light therapy, cryotherapy, and,
I've done cryotherapy.
You've done cryo?
I've done cryo.
How did that go?
It was very cool.
Yeah.
They did it on my face.
Okay.
It was like
localized cryo?
localized. I've done the sauna.
Yeah.
And then to get in the very cold water.
Yeah, the plunge.
That's a mind-boggling. Oh my God, it's so hard.
It is.
But it's very good.
Yeah.
It's something that you could have a lot of benefits.
Yep.
I've done cryotherapy. What else is out there? Red light therapy.
Red lights. Well, yeah, we talked about that. The red lights, the infrared, hyperbarics.
Hyperbaric.
You need to
I think
do
I
that. Did you do it here? Maybe I can't remember.
I think I did it once.
Yeah, if you definitely.
You
need
see,
to
I need to be more consistent.
There we go. There we go. We need to be a little more
Yeah.
consistent. But I think that's a challenge for a lot of people, especially when they have really busy work days. It can
Yeah.
be hectic, the long hours, and then making things happen in between. It's definitely a challenge.
And sometimes you put your work as in a priority,
Yeah.
and then you get to your house, and then you say,
just
"Oh
don't-
my God, I need to do this in the house."
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
we
totally.
need to have a healthy balance, and I'm very conscious about that.
Now, let me ask you, here we live in Puerto Rico. What do you think are some of the challenges for the population? Why are we so sick as a population? Why aren't we healthier?
I think nutrition is something that's very
Huge.
important.
Yeah.
The economy that just pushes you to eat whatever, whenever.
Cheap, crappy food.
Cheap, crappy food. I think that is the base of having a good, functional body, a healthy mind. I think we can start from there. And when COVID happened, I saw a big change in exercise, so that's good. But another challenge is just the exercise. A lot of, I'm going to put the example, I'm trying to
Yeah.
push my mom to do exercise
Sure.
because she never did exercise. And I guess that's something that we need to push more in society.
Make a habit out
Make a habit.
of that.
Yeah,
Totally.
food, exercise, and I guess the health axis.
What are your thoughts on, a lot of people nowadays, especially with all the information available and whatnot, are becoming a little more skeptic of not trusting that much the pharmacotherapy model, where doctors just give medications to patients and pills and pills and pills.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
I think that I think that
do you feel there's alternatives to having to
Of
be
course.
on pills all the time?
there's always a natural way. There are always going to be better options.
Yeah.
Like we could use certain pills for certain conditions,
Sure.
but not everything
Yeah.
can just
Be solved with a pill.
be solved with a pill.
Yeah, it's not
I
all-
guess that people I like that they're opening their eyes to new options,
Yeah.
to just take care of themselves, have more natural way or approach to certain sickness or certain lifestyles. Even lifestyle can provoke a sickness.
Yeah.
So
100%.
with that on mind, I guess that the more natural way is always going to be a good way.
Yeah.
Sometimes food can intoxicate you, some bad habits.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes we normalize bad habits.
We do.
And we just,
We
as
do.
Latinos, let's
Yeah.
do this, let's do that.
Yeah.
we need to have control with some decisions
Correct.
in
That is
life.
true. That is
And
true.
and you get to a certain age and you say, okay, I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna prioritize on my sleep,
Yeah.
and maybe be more conscious about the alternatives that we have.
100%. I think, like you said, lifestyles and food can heal you or harm you. You know, they can
Totally.
be depending on what you do. And, again, if we look at, I always fall back to the blue zones, like
Blue
all these blue
zones.
zones, all these people living to 100 years or more.
Of course.
A lot of that is mostly lifestyle driven. I mean,
course.
they're not taking multiple medications. They're not, going to the doctor regularly. They're just really optimizing a lot of these lifestyle changes.
And at the end of the day, that is the goal.
That is the
not
goal.
to have
To depend on
on going to the doctor's office,
That is the
investing on it, because it is not cheap, and that is one of the big problems. And we see a lot of countries that they invest in themselves,
Yeah, they
and they utilize the resources for their well-being.
And
And I
this-
guess that's something that we could be better in Puerto Rico.
100%. A lot of
Yeah,
countries.
Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, ahí está. No, but that's true. A lot of countries spend less per capita on health and are healthier than us here in Puerto Rico and the States, because we include, the U.S. So definitely lifestyle is very important. Wow. Listen, I really thank you for being here. It's been a cool talk.
Thank you.
I want to, before we finish, I want to ask you, is there anything else you would like to tell, like the people that are watching, anyone that, follows you, in terms of what do you think is important for health, for being healthy?
For me, the most important thing is to have a healthy mind,
Yeah.
a healthy lifestyle, just to do what your heart loves. You can have priorities as your job and everything, but always make time for you. Always make time to make other people feel well,
Yeah.
to help. I think that is something so important.
It is.
And you can see it in other people.
Yeah.
So I guess just choosing to do good, choosing to put priority on your health, on your family, and I guess that's it. Life can be simple.
Yeah.
Sometimes we complicate ourselves with just
A lot of times.
basic things, and happiness and a healthy lifestyle is right in your eyes, right in front of you.
Yeah. A lot of times we do complicate ourselves
Yeah.
a lot.
And I guess with that in mind, you can have a healthy lifestyle, take care of yourself, of the ones you love, and just make people feel great.
Yeah.
That's it.
Keep it simple, healthy
Keep it
vibes.
simple.
Good vibes.
Yeah,
Thank you,
sun,
Natalia.
good food, good people.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's health there. Well, listen, I appreciate you coming,
Thank you.
and I'm sure you'll be back.
Of course, I need
And
red light therapy. I need
red
my IV. I need to do again
the testing,
the
biological
test.
testing. We need a lot of stuff there. So
And that too, you guys need to do
you
all
guys-
that stuff
you guys
too.
need to come. So there we go. So thank you again, Natalia. Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
me. And all of you, thank you for just watching. Stay tuned. This is first English language Dr. Ageless Podcast. We'll have a few more of those, and we'll also circle back to Spanish as usual. So thanks again for watching. Follow us on YouTube and stay tuned.
What a privilege.
There we go.